Glorious out here. This is the nicest day of the winter so far. By nice, I mean it's like 40 degrees and kind of spring-like. Look, no gloves. Last week at this time we were minus 15. And that was a bit much. Look at this. This is like so nice. I'm just out here running, you know, training for Hawaii. Having existential issues with my skiing efforts and my value I'm adding to my channel. This is video number 800. That's a lot. I just questioned my communication abilities and value I'm adding. I keep changing up different things and I'm just thinking about it, going out for a run, thinking about it. It's Hawaii on my mind. So snowpack, what would it be doing right now? We had super cold. We had a couple different sketchy layers. Cold snow, then wind, and then cold snow, and then wind, buried facets. This is really good for the snowpack in general. Like, I wouldn't be out there today because it's warm, warm, warm. Probably up high, north sides wouldn't be warm, but the overall air temperature is quite warm. So it means the snowpack's probably melting through and doing all sorts of stuff, but then when it refreezes, it'll be rock solid. Well, that's good. But I get kind of tired of even worrying about it, talking about it, thinking about it, looking at it. Been doing it for a long time, actually. The joy, the simplest joy, seriously, like, I really like running in the sunshine. It's like so simple. If I can get a suntan going at the same time, that'd be great. I'd been in a huge run block, basically 6 years of going hard. And then last May, I mean, we're February, mid-February. Last May, 10 months ago or so, I was like, boom, I just kind of burned out. And took a break. And then actually shift gears to weight training of all things. I'm not trying to bulk up and get crazy. It was fun to just change it up and actually make like visual body transformation versus ambiguous speed transformation, I guess, within a race or something. See, look, the light's flashing, hazard, because it's warm. It's freaking baking this south face right now up there. Let's read this sign. So this hot face, this face from here to Anchorage, this south face of all these mountains is kind of the banana belt. Like, see right over there, I mean, there's freaking 200 inches of snow sitting on those mountains, where this face, it'll be bare half the time just because it's southern exposure. So yeah, whatever, we'll follow the rules this time. I'm like in the baby break-in stage of trying to run again anyway. That's the point, is I was to where I was like cranking out 12, 15, 20 mile runs easy. But then it became a time thing. It's like, what am I doing this for? That's my I guess, intrinsic motivator is, you know, the macro and the micro. What's the big thing I'm aiming for? I'll do all the little things to try to get there. Running was I'll be as fast as I can. But then I hit a certain point of diminishing returns to where, oh, I can do 120 half marathon. What do I got to do to make a 115 half marathon? And it was a huge amount of exponential effort required for this arbitrary number on a race that like 2 people would even notice. That would be the second, third place, or fourth and fifth place guys, whoever I'm running with. Like, I'm kind of like, what's the point? It's just time and money priority, because I'm not rich. If I was rich, however, that's a different story. I'd be cranking for it. And yes, today is one of those days that'll trick you. You're like, yay, summer's just around the corner. We did another Alaskan winter. And you're like, no way, it's not even close. We got freaking all February, March, April, and sometimes even halfway through May. It's bullshit. Anyway, what's my macro? Oh yeah, so skiing, I'm just like, I'm doing it forever. And I start get that nagging. I've had it so ingrained into my brain. I literally don't, I can just think about doing it. I feel like I'm just doing it. It's such a, the interface between the experience and then the memory and the feeling is just non-existent. Sometimes I feel like my fun meter's been broken. Bobo, has your fun meter been broken? No, Bobo's is still working just fine. Go, run. And finding the flow, that's what it is. So finding flow within skiing, it's just there, I'm there, it's easy, it's done, I've done it. Instant flow, walking down the street, charging up mountain, it's like just nothing. Where finding flow in running is actually really, really hard. And I've learned how to do that as well. It's called the runner's high. It just takes a lot more effort. But my macro shift is trying to pivot out of construction, trying to pivot out of that hourly, trying to figure out digital marketing, trying to figure out how to work smarter, not harder. So I've got the working really hard thing figured out. And I just feel like I just need to be smarter about it. It's nice out here. So I can't decide. I got the running boot camp thing on the go. I got the funnel set up. I've got ads going on Facebook. I've had 6,000 impressions last week with, what was it? I'm getting 5% click-through rate, which is pretty good. Well, that's, you know, good average. I think 2 to 5% is what they say is good. And I'm shooting them to my landing page where I've had 0 conversion to sales, and that's fine because I don't know what I'm doing. So my next move would be, and that's with the price of $5,000 for the week. So I'm thinking of lowering the price. That would be the prudent thing to do, and seeing if I get any takers on that. But then also I have to look at my overall vibe. Am I fun to hang out with? I don't know. Good question. And also I've thought about going the men only route, because I could see some guy in Ohio who's like, I'd like to go do that. And then his wife's like, you can't go do that. There's gonna be other hot chicks there. Which may be true, and I could see that being a problem. Maybe go the man route, which is partly where my whole brain shifts to anyway in terms of yeah, man empowerment. There's a lot of people suffering out there, and I recognize that I'm kind of doing all right. We all have our moments, but I feel like I've got a kind of I have a luxury of complaining about going skiing too much. That's exactly what this is. So I've done something right to get this far, and I'm trying to do something right to get further, and maybe limit the self-aggrandizing, showing off physical talents versus imparting some information. So I got a lot of information up here. Just gotta get it out there. Boy, all right.